So can I ask, how does the process work these days? Do you go in? Do you do it from home? Do they reuse any older lines? Like, how
You
does it
know,
work?
I actually have the most amazing thing is that we do have some studios that I can work out of, which is fantastic, you know. And I also have my under the bed covers production company, which is, in the old days, I had to carry around a computer with a special audio card in it and an external box to digitize the sound and a Sennheiser 416 $2,000 microphone with a microphone stand and a preamp. And, I was like loaded down walking through the airport like this so I could do a sound file. Now I have
Yeah.
my iPhone. I plug in my microphone and a $10 piece of software, Twisted Wave, and all of a sudden I'm doing broadcast quality recording. So it's
Wow.
fantastic. Technology has come so far. And I've been doing this character now for 30 years. 30 years. You ask what that feels like. It is makes me so joyful and so happy. Nintendo's been so loyal to me and helped me by giving me more joy and more gifts and more characters. And how I feel about it is grateful every single day. And it's what I wish for everyone in the world. And is that you find out what it is that you love to do in life, that you follow your heart and whatever that means to you. And I know that was told to me by a beautiful old crone when I was 28 years old, and I had no idea what she meant, but I've pursued that way my whole life since then. Follow your heart, she said. Seek your destiny, seek your truth, your passions, your joy. Build your own dream, because that's what you deserve. And that's the promise of life, is that you can build your own dream in happiness, in joy. And I don't mean it like a preacher. I just mean the practicality. What's your focus in life? Is it joy? Is it happiness? Is it loving? Is it giving? Is it finding what really gives you joy and doing that? Because if it is, you're going to find it. You may say, I'm going to be the voice actor for Mario. I certainly didn't. I said, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy. And that's what I worked towards. And things just fell into my world. I happened to fall in love with acting, but when I initially started, I was the most shy person I'd ever met in my life. I could hide in a room of two people. You would not know I was there. I was like that little plant behind you over there. It's just like, what's that? Oh, it's a plant. So, but things change, and I sort of bounced from one thing to the next, accidentally becoming a real actor, accidentally becoming a voice actor, accidentally becoming a trade show actor, and then one day crashing an audition, going there and landing the
Oh,
job of a lifetime,
that
the
story's
most
amazing, man.
marvelous characters ever. And then, going around and doing Comic Cons, getting to meet the nicest people in the world, who now 3 or 4 generations say to me things like, gosh, I used to play with my grandparents when I was a kid. Now I'm playing with my kids, and you realize that the joy, the fun, the innocence, the laughter, the great music, the great graphics has lasted for 30 years, because the integrity of the very first Mario game and the most recent Mario game and all those games of that series, you will never forget or never go, wait a minute, was that a Mario game? Oh no, you absolutely know. As soon as you hear
It's
the
still got
music,
the
as soon as
heart,
you,
doesn't it?
yeah, it's got the heart. And that is to me, because Nintendo has a passion for games. And I don't mean that as a sales pitch, but everybody I've ever met there loves video games.
Hmm.
Everybody plays. You go into the office and they all have the characters on their desks, or a certain thing that means something to them, and it's all video game. It's all this great joy that they found in their lives. And that passion leads to great things. When you're doing something you passionately love, getting back to that, doing what you love to do, it brings out the best in you. And I think that's the way it works. I've heard, I don't know for sure, that Galaxy 2 exists because the engineers and the graphic artists and everybody was having so much fun with the different gravity levels and different planets and the different, this and that they kept on producing things after the game had launched. And Mr. Miyamoto said, if we're having this much fun, let's do a sequel right now. Let's just bring it. And that's for some people, that's their favorite game ever, was Galaxy 2.